All right, so looking at this rational equation, um, go about looking at the equation and look. First thing I do is look at the denominators, and I hope to see that all denominators will be equal, but in this case we got an x minus 3, x squared minus 9, and an x minus 3. They're not all equal. What I notice is that this one's a little different. So it appears that we'll be able to factor that one. Let's do it in red. So how do we factor x squared minus 9? This looks like the difference of squares, where our a is x and our b is 3. So we have x plus 3 and then x minus 3. And that's how you factor x squared minus 9. Okay, and so let's rewrite it. We'll have 2 over x minus 3 minus 1 over x plus 3 times, let's try to better handwriting here, x minus 3 equals 7 over x minus 3. All right, so I noticed that the denominators look similar, but they're not exactly the same. There's one that's missing from the one on the left and the right. So here we have x minus 3. This one has x minus 3. This one has x plus 3 and x minus 3. So we need all the denominators to be the same. In order to make the denominators the same, we're going to multiply x plus 3 for this first fraction. So now we have x plus 3 and x minus 3, just like what we have here. And here we're going to multiply x plus 3. So we have x plus 3 and x minus 3. All right, so whatever's in the denominator, we can also move, we have to move to the top as well. All right, so same here, we have x plus 3 on the bottom and top. Okay, so now we have all denominators being the same. Okay, so what we end up having is, well, before we do anything else, let's just distribute the 2. Use another color here. Let's use yellow. So we're going to distribute this 2 to both terms here. We're going to distribute the 7 to both terms here. Okay, now what do we have? So we'll have 2x plus 6 all divided by x plus 3 and x minus 3 minus 1 over x plus 3 and x minus 3 equals 7x plus 21 over x plus 3 and x minus 3. All right, this is exactly what I want to see. All right, so whenever the denominators are the same, we can solve the equation without the denominator. And to kind of explain that, this numerator, whenever you have fractions, whenever you do addition and subtraction with fractions, you only add the numerator. You keep the denominator the same. All right, so all denominators are exactly equal. So therefore, this numerator minus this other numerator equal to this numerator is going to be the same operation as what we would do in this fraction. So what we're going to work on is 2x plus 6 minus 1 is equal to 7x plus 21. Okay, and now we're going to solve for x. So we're going to move some things around. I'm going to leave the 6 minus 1 still on the left side. I'm going to subtract 21. Okay, so now we have 7x. We're going to move the 2x over. It becomes negative 2x. All right, so let's go ahead and calculate this. All right, 6 minus 1 is 5. Minus 21, that's going to be negative 16. All right, and then 7x minus 2x, it can be 5x. Okay, running out of space here, so Now we're just going to divide 5 on both sides. We end up with negative 16 over 5 equal to x.